Jesus, a third time, predicts his death
Wow. And
and
this is,
resurrection.
oh, sorry, I forgot to say what
And
Mark 10, starting at 32, verse 32.
starting at 32.
Yeah.
Now they were on the road, going up to Jerusalem, and Jesus was going before them, and they were amazed at how fast he was walking. And as they followed, they were afraid.
That was a addition. But they were amazed. You're right, but you
They
wonder
were,
what
why
were
were
they
they
amazed
afraid?
at? Why were they amazed?
Why
Is
were
that
they
what you mean?
amazed?
Oh, and they followed him and they were afraid. Oh yeah, why were they afraid?
Then
Hmm.
well, I don't know, maybe it was,
Maybe because he warned them and they knew it would happen in Jerusalem, even though it didn't seem like they were agreeing with him.
I don't know, this seems a little bit tense, Mother.
It does seem a little tense. It does.
I don't know. Do you agree with me? It sounds a little tense.
Yes.
Then he took the 12 aside again and began to tell them the things that would happen to him. So,
There they
this
are.
is what he said to them.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Behold, we are going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be betrayed to the chief priests and to the scribes, and they will condemn him to death and deliver him to the Gentiles. And they will mock him and scourge him and spit on him and kill him.
Oh,
And the third day he will rise again. Does that, I don't know. You had made a sound. That doesn't make me feel very good. So, I mean, you can like, how did like realistically, you hear this from somebody. What are you saying to them?
I know. So you're like,
I was like, I don't know. I was like, I hope that doesn't happen, right?
I know exactly.
But you keep saying this is the third time you've brought this up.
Right. So the third time the disciples are listening to Jesus telling them, and he's already told, like there's no reason for them to doubt Jesus, only that they don't want it to happen
Right.
in their hearts. And then maybe they're also thinking, well, if that's going to happen to Jesus, what's going to happen to us? Maybe they're
Well, it's
scared.
like, and he's telling them like they're going to the place where he's gonna die. Then
Right.
you read into 32.
I know.
It
You're
said
like,
they were
oh, but
amazed. But
can we?
why would you be amazed looking at a man walking? Unless he's got like a juicy behind. Like what, allure
Well,
would there
maybe
be to
they
look at a man? Why would you be amazed? You could be amazed that he's walking straight towards his death.
that he's brave, that he knows what's coming, and that he's doing. Or were they amazed because of all the stuff that they've already witnessed as well, like being remembered, all the stuff they've gone through?
Or were they amazed because of what he just said?
Right. Were they amazed because he just said, but they're also on the road. So, I mean, they could be, it does say that. So, all we know is they were
But
amazed.
then why were they afraid, Mother?
I know. So it seemed like they're afraid of what is coming, right?
Maybe like what he's talking about, right?
Yeah,
So then why would there be? It's just like, why you putting it in there?
I know. But it is in there. Maybe
But
they
that's, I
felt,
mean, we've set the stage now for
yes,
Jerusalem.
exactly. And they're like, but couldn't he take another road if he knows it's going to happen?
We can't do this in another city?
Yeah.
Telling me we can't do this somewhere else.
And then maybe you don't have to die?
I'm
I
sure,
mean,
right? There had to
right.
be some like at some point, like, are you all right? Is this
I,
really what you want you to keep going?
I know.
Like if you're God, why don't you just change it? Is it
Right.
amazing
They're
that
trying.
question isn't in the Bible? You think it's possible to get through that without asking somebody that?
Right, right. I know what you mean. We don't know all the questions, obviously.
Right. No.
Mm, wow.
Find a little piece?
You think a little piece?
A
Think
little
you
bit.
think? Maybe.